tripped backwards into the bathtub, and now I'm just in the bathtub, legs up. I can't move. I'm getting fucking pounded with a vacuum.
Didn't you turn the water on too when you
by accident? Yeah,
so the water comes on. So now he's drowning as well.
Yeah,
the fucking the curtain came down, so it's getting suffocated.
I'm in there like
with a plastic curtain. He's literally getting waterboarded while getting beat by a vacuum.
By my mother.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Somewhere Underground, the only podcast in the world
where you steal Nick's intro.
Where we're all fucking sick, but we love you, so we're still here doing it for you. She's crippled.
Always
crippled.
Always
this time, we're talking about that stupid ass parent rules.
In honor of Mother's Day a week late, you know? We don't plan well, but it's still topical. Just want to put it out there that Bobby, about 30 seconds ago, hey, Nick, you want this intro? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'm practicing it in Spanish and shit, trying to get our SAP on. Then he just goes in and takes it.
He took too long.
What a bitch. You had a spider.
Oh, you got a story?
I mean, yeah, but... yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, so, growing up, right, we used to... play a lot of video games, right? I used to wake up super early. I still wake up super early.
This is the dumbest shit.
This shit is ridiculous. I don't sleep much, right? 6 hours max a night. I fucking wake up early no matter what, right? So when I was a kid, it was even worse because bedtime's like 8 o'clock, right? So I'd be up at fucking 5. Mm-hmm. We weren't allowed to play video games, even like a Game Boy, nothing, until 10 o'clock in the morning, which sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable.
Why does that sound reasonable?
You guys are in school at 8.
No, but like on the weekends, in the summer, vacation, whatever. Okay. So, because you shouldn't be playing since the second you open your eyes, right? You should do some other shit, whatever.
That makes sense.
Says who?
I would wake up at like 5 in the morning. I'd be fucking freaking out. Pokemon was on at like 6. I'd watch my Saturday morning cartoons. That shit's over. I'm going crazy, okay? 10 o'clock hits. It's 9:59. I'm like, oh yes, 1 minute. I run upstairs on the dot. Bobby's bitch ass woke up every day at 9:58 and starts playing, and that's cool. I'd be like, Mommy, I've been waiting for the video game for 5 hours, and
too
Bobby
bad, bitch.
just woke up, and he's on it.
I'm here first.
And then she'd be like, well, he got there first. Like, what the fuck? The whole point of the rule was so you're not on it as soon as you open your eyes. And as soon as you open his eyes, he was on it because it wasn't a time limit. It was a specific time. It was I'm still mad about it. It was ridiculous.
Work smarter, not harder,
you
folks.
with your working shit, you lazy motherfucker. That's no.
Work smarter, not harder.
No, because it should have been like 2 hours after you wake up.
This isn't like a 2-player game? There were no, like, you could have...
I don't want to play with this motherfucker. I was trying to play my own thing. Trying to play Zelda or something.
Oh, I see. Okay. I agree with that. Okay.
And I wouldn't really even play nothing. Like I'd play like Turok on like the museum mode and just go and kill shit and just get off.
Did you guys have like time limits? Did your mom tell you like you have until this time and then
no?
Yeah, just see.
No, I was just fucked.
But was that an everyday thing?
Yes,
every day.
Yeah, we didn't have our own consoles until we got older.
Okay.
So like back then, like it was one GameCube.
Well, I got them for Christmas.
PS2. That was it.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, it was mine too.
You didn't own one.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, work smarter, not harder. Be the second child, and you just win in life throughout your kiddom.
You're not wrong. Second child takes off,
you just
and then
win.
The third child's we're just the
prize. Don't overcompensate and become the middle child because then you really fucked up. Like you gotta make sure
like they have
the last fucking one. Be terrible as a child. They won't want another one.
I mean, you're not wrong. Why do you think we only got 2?
Bam, I was smart.
You were called the child of darkness.
Yeah, nah, I used to call this motherfucker the child of darkness.
All calculated.
He was evil, all right? He was
all calculated.
Nah.
Look, at least the rule for you guys was until 10 a.m. My mom wouldn't let me watch TV Monday through Thursday. I had 1 hour a day to watch TV.
Well, we were like that.
After that, I had to read books. And then on Fridays, I was allowed until 7 p.m. And then after that, I couldn't anymore. And then Saturday, it was at night. And then Sunday was a free-for-all. Okay. But I literally
the
Monday through Thursday, it was 1 hour, and I had to so Dragon Ball Z was taking 30 minutes because who's missing Dragon Ball Z?
Naturally.
We talk about Cell Saga.
Yeah,
nobody missing that.
I was just gonna say that.
And then nobody's gonna miss that. And then I have 30 minutes to play Zelda. What are you doing in 30 minutes in Zelda?
Running across Hyrule Field.
Word. Like, you're not getting nowhere. You're not beating no temples. You're not doing nada.
Especially if you're playing Majora's Mask. You gotta reset the day.
Especially back then, you can get fucked on those long-ass Toonami commercials. That's just a long fucking commercial for 30 minutes.
Because that was like a show in its... Remember when the Ooze came and killed the original guy?
It's like, fuck, I'm trying to get back to my show, man.
Crazy.
Done.
Crazy. Over.
and I had 2 older brothers. So you guys, natural selection, you were fighting against one other creature to get the thing. I'm fighting against somebody that's 10 years older than me.
Did you
and
just
another.
call me a creature?
Well, I'm
It's
just
both a
saying, you
creature.
know what I mean? Like in the animal
Well, you,
kingdom.
I can see. Did you call me a
In the
creature?
animal kingdom, you guys are fighting to see who gets, the thing.
There's no
lost
natural
every
selection
time.
here. I'm trying to play GameCube, not fucking survive.
I rolled out of bed and just turned the GameCube on. Half the time I didn't even want to play. Just fuck Nick.
Some shit.
I was just walk around Zelda, kill the chickens.
That's some shit.
No, the chickens would kill you.
Oh.
Those cuckoos were crazy. Crazy cuckoo.
I got one.
Oh,
Another
go.
stupid ass one. You ready?
Tell
So
me.
we would get out of school at like 3:15, right? So sometimes you don't get home until after 4 o'clock. We couldn't have a snack after school past 4 o'clock. Doesn't matter what it was. You couldn't have
Why?
a sip of chocolate milk. You couldn't have a little Snicker bar. Nothing. If it's past, because it will ruin your dinner. Mom,
We ate dinner at 6 to 6:30.
we didn't get
mind
home till 4:30. Now I'm just hungry. I got starved to death. Can't eat nothing till dinner.
you. No,
And
that's
then when dinner happens, bland ass chicken.
yeah. So my mom, just as a side, she we're white,
Can't cook.
so the seasoning of our people is salt and pepper.
I don't even think it was salt. Like,
Not
she
a
even put
liberal
no salt
coating
in
of
it.
salt and pepper either, just like a pinch, right? Like a fucking that's it. So a couple years ago, my mom's cooking and she like seasons one side of like a steak and then like that's it. And I was like, Ma, like, what are you doing? She goes, what do you mean I seasoned it? I was like, no, season it. She goes, I did. What are you talking about? I was like, Ma, season both sides. She goes, what? I was like, Ma, yeah, flip it and season both sides. She
We
goes,
didn't have that problem.
you can do that?
So
we couldn't have a snack.
So those snacks were imperative to survival.
100%.
So if there was no after school programs for us, you had to get your ass home.
you know how many
And
times?
she was late picking you up, and that's why you got home after 4 o'clock.
Were you guys
Hungry.
allowed to
Didn't
hang
matter.
out with your friends though? Like on a weekend, you guys could hang out with your friends.
I
or,
was.
like,
He
after
wasn't.
school?
Again, be the second child. Don't be the middle one. Don't fuck around like
Nah,
that. Be the
yeah,
second one.
It was some shit. It was
Yeah,
some
my
shit.
mom, like throughout high school, I was not allowed to go to parties.
Me too.
I was not allowed to go nowhere.
Me too.
And then, my brothers would pick me up after school. So that was another dumb rule. Like, if I wanted to go somewhere, I had to take my brother. What was going to what perreo was going to happen with, like, my 6-foot brother next to me? Like, no.
What was that word you used with the rolling R?
Perreo?
What does that mean? Dog?
Perreo, perreo,
Oh.
perreo.
Oh, I see.
You know?
I
see.
It's like in the time
You was trying to
had like a
flip.
white wall and then you would see like stains, like blue stains, and it was the guys, like the jeans against the wall, and then they would grab the girls and the girls would dance on them.
Oh.
And the guys would use the wall as leverage so that they wouldn't fall over.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about like after school program.
I thought-
Like,
yeah.
what?
No, we're
Y'all
talking
just
about
getting busting it
parties
down
and
in the parking
shit.
lot, like
quote unquote, Mom, we're going
at
to
people's
sex
house.
ed.
Like, no, people just cut class and then go to people's houses and throw like parties.
so. Hold on. Part 2 to the snack was so now you got home after 4, so you didn't get an after school snack, right? So you're a little hungry. Then unseasoned chicken. You're not really eating too much. Then if your ass fucks around and don't eat another snack before 7:30, you ain't eating
Mind
until the
you,
morning.
We eat dinner at 6 to 6:30, so you only have like 10 minutes after dinner.
You ain't eating till the morning. There's no more snacks after that. You cannot have Oreos and milk. You cannot have shit. No toast, no nada.
Nothing.
You have to
what
sneak
if
that shit.
what if you told her, okay, I'm not gonna have the snack now, can I have it later?
Nope, there's no later.
My
It was
mom-
now or never.
My mom doesn't work on logic. She works on this is what I don't even know what the fuck she works on.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Oh.
All mothers are like that. The moment they give birth, it's
Bruh.
like
Bro,
Yeah.
the other day, it was like 30 degrees out. I'm like, yo, Ma, it's cold in here. Can we turn the heat up? She said, I don't turn the heat on in May. I was like, it's fucking 30 degrees, but it's
Yeah.
May. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, that,
It's like,
yeah.
what if the ice age hits in
That
August? We ain't turning the heat on because it's
Nope,
August?
we gonna freeze.
that's not
Get a blanket. So back to what Tiff was saying about not being able to go out. I was in high school. I think the first time I went out with my friends, like without parental supervision, I was in 10th or 11th grade. Whatever year the first Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton came out, that was the first thing I did with my friends. I was not allowed out. As soon as I was allowed out, this motherfucker was allowed out. He's in 6th grade running down to the pizza shop.
I was
a mile
trapping
away.
in the parking lot,
Ridiculous.
slanging fucking
Ridiculous.
airheads and shit.
But like, it's not even just with going out, right? It was with like Grand Theft Auto and like just anything that I wasn't allowed to do. The second I got the privilege, he was allowed to do it. Like Grand Theft Auto, right? GTA 4. We weren't allowed to play that shit growing up. Like even if we went to a friend's house, it was
Makes
like
sense.
if they're playing it, you have to leave. Like shit like that.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
So
His dumb ass would leave when there's no way that mom
They
and dad
could
can find
know.
out.
Oh,
he would
yeah,
go
that's
home. My
bad.
ass will stay there and play.
You're such a
Again,
good
he's stupid.
kid.
That big ass head, a whole lot of hot air. Anyway,
I'm
so-
trustworthy.
Thank God.
But
I
yeah,
was
so
not
GTA 4
sipping.
came out. I was in 10th grade, right? It came out that fall. So I'm like, yo, come on. Like, I'm 15 or 16 or whatever I was. I was like, let me, come on. Like, I want to get it. My birthday's in October. Like, let me get it for my birthday. And my mom's like, no, you're not playing that shit. Fucking killing hookers and killing people. I was like, Mom, do you see what else?
Mom,
like,
I promise to not kill a hooker.
Yeah.
Promise.
I'll pay them handsomely.
Yeah, I'll give him a tip. But so I made a deal with my dad. He was like, if you hit a home run this weekend, you could get it. I was like, bet. So I hit a home run, bought me GTA, right? The second I get it, I come home from school after practice, this motherfucker's playing. And I was like, Ma, he's playing my game. And, well, I mean, you know, whatever.
And I mean, I was a pro because I was playing Vice City since I was like 6 at my friend's house.
He's like 10. He was like 10. It was ridiculous.
So I was killing mad hookers. I already knew the spots, bro. I was showing him how to do it.
I was so tight though because like I would come home from practice or like from school or whatever, and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna go bowling with my cousin in GTA, and then I come down and Bobby's fucking playing it right here. We used to play right here. This motherfucker walking down the stairs. He's playing it on my fucking Xbox.
It's TV right here.
Unbelievable.
My brother always complains about that. So my mom had this thing. She used to tell him that if you ever get a tattoo, I'll get an iron and I'll burn it off of you.
Oh my God.
My mom is very against tattoos.
I can see that.
Religion. And then, but it's also like a cultural thing because for us, that meant you weren't a gang. That meant you were like not doing anything in your life.
Prison tats and shit.
Makes sense.
So, of course, when I'm 18, I get 2 tattoos. And then when I'm 21, I get another one. Now I have like 5 or 6. And my mom, like my brother now, he tells her all the time, we'll be in the house and this is a motherfucker who'll go and get the iron and place it in front of her. I'll be like, yo, fuck you. I had to have a talk with him because I was like, you got to stop bringing that up because she gets mad every single time. And then
one day
I don't get dinner. And then like she's not talking to me. You know what I mean? Like,
lock me in the closet.
You know what I mean? Like I choose to live with my mother because I want to live with her. I don't have to. But I like to live with my mom and I have my own space. But if you keep giving her fucking iron and reminding her, fuck you, Pepe.
You're going to wake up in the middle of the night one night just burning. You're going to smell something cooking. What's that? Oh, shit, it's my leg.
I don't even argue with my, like, in certain places. Like, you can't argue with a mom in the kitchen. She's just grabbing shit and throwing it. 2 weeks ago, I got hit by an avocado. And it hit me, and then my head... You know, you go like that, and I was right next to the fridge. You've seen my fridge.
So
it's an industrial fridge.
Nick, it is a brolic fridge. It's
so you got avocado and then fuck
you up. It was so bad. I was like, what the fuck? That's she's throwing lemons at me.
That could be a new social media challenge. One time, get fridged.
Like, yo, my mom is...
Mima threw an egg at me once.
That's hilarious.
I was like 7. It hit me in the forehead and exploded. I was like, oh!
You probably deserved it. Nick got beat by a wet sock. With the wet sock, not by a wet sock. Just with the towel in South Park. We had another rule where you couldn't go outside with no shoes on because you dirty up your socks, right?
No, it was just no shoes. That's why I wore the socks because
socks
are
he
technically
did.
not shoes.
He tried to find a loophole, got his ass beat by his own sock.
So I forgot what happened. We were down here playing games. I was with Gabriel.
Yeah,
good Gabe. So playing some Battlefront 2. Yeah, you want to take it?
And then I was outside with the neighborhood hooligans doing hooligan shit. And we're playing with like water balloons or something and like the hose and shit. It was like the middle of the summer. So I don't know how we got Nick outside. We probably came in the basement and threw a water balloon at him or some shit. Like probably right here, sitting right here. This is the cream of the sign. The crime scene. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
The cream of the sign.
I'm still fucked up. So he comes running outside. He's playing. We're shooting whatever. 20 minutes later, his socks are all wet and muddy and shit.
Naturally.
Mom comes home. And what happens, Nick?
She says she yells at me first and foremost. I get yelled at. I'm like, Mom, it's only socks. I have so many.
Yeah. You weren't that young.
Well, I mean, I know.
He was like halfway to a grown ass man getting beat by a wet sock.
No. I mean, I was probably I was in middle school.
Listen, my brother
or like
is
5th,
42
6th
years
grade,
old.
7th grade.
He's still scared of my mom.
So my mom's yelling. She goes, give me those socks. Take those fucking socks off. Give me those socks right now. I'm like, all right, shit, damn, all right. So I take the socks off. I give it to her, and she starts swinging.
Well, no, he got beat because he's stupid. Because he said, but like. She said, "Oh, you're not supposed to go outside without shoes on." Blah, blah, blah.
I was like, "I had socks."
He said, "I had socks on." Blah. So that's
goes,
why he got beat.
Oh, you answered back.
That's why he got beat by a sock.
No, answering back. No, she said the rule was don't go outside with no shoes on.
You
Meaning
answered
barefoot.
Okay, and you
like,
answered back.
Because I went out barefoot and I got yelled at because you could step on glass and cut yourself, right? So I was
do that
like,
with a sock.
That's not the point. She said don't go outside barefoot. I didn't go outside barefoot. I had socks on.
And they were brand new socks too, so she was extra mad.
They were, but they were from like fucking Payless. They were like 50-cent socks.
It does not
I've never
matter.
like, yo, you got beat for like 5 minutes
By a wet sock.
She had stamina. That
And
day.
listen, I know, you know, it's only a sock. It doesn't matter. You go get beat with a wet sock. You get whipped with a towel when it's wet.
And there was some
Like that. With a fucking sock with rocks in it and mud and
There's-
shit. And then you just keep getting fucking tallywhacked with it.
You
He's
Your
getting
friends-
deserve
scraped.
that.
She started laughing halfway through
And
because
then
it's a
she
fucking
thinks
sock,
it's-
but she doesn't know that he's bleeding.
Yeah,
It was great.
Yeah, the sock had fucking a rock in it. Just fucking, it was
It was
crazy.
by the glass door in the back, so all the neighborhood hooligans and myself were just laughing at him.
No, it was at the side door.
my
Oh well, we were still laughing at him.
Oh, it was crazy. And then-
You can't.
I got beat with like random shit. We got beat with Sylvester and then a vacuum in the same day.
He got hit with a vacuum.
Nah.
The Sylvester was crazy because like it was a stuffed animal, but like my mom didn't know that the stuffed animal, the nose was like
Oh, the plastic?
No, it
No,
was like
it's not plastic. It's
concrete.
iron.
It was like a piece
Oh.
of steel.
It's metal.
So she was beating
And
him.
it's like this big.
Yeah.
The nose.
So she was beating him with the stuffed animal, thinking it's all funny because it's a stuffed animal. And me and Sammy were sitting in the corner like mortified because we're like, oh fuck, he's gonna die. Like stop. We're trying to stop a homicide. Nick's crying, she's laughing. It was crazy. It was the craziest scene to witness ever.
Now,
my
meanwhile,
mom, my mom always tells me that I'm the one that didn't get hit the most, even though I deserved it the most. So my brother always tells me that too, because apparently, when they're younger, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I tell my brother all the time, like, you did dumb shit, like Nick, like answering back.
I was just saying I wasn't barefoot.
Bro, I
Nick
am
was a motherfucker
32
to be like,
years
haha, it
old.
didn't hurt and get
My
hit
mom
harder.
will
I
look
did
at
that
me a
before.
certain way, and I will shut the fuck up. Like, if we're arguing, and like, like sometimes you get heated,
Yeah.
and you're just like, but I'm trying to fucking say,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm not cursing at you. I'm not cursing at my
You're just
mom. I'm
cursing.
just adding
Yeah.
emphasis to
Yeah.
the word. Nah, fuck.
Trying to let her know I'm serious.
Yo, like, I'm putting that shit in bold. I'm italicizing it
Yeah,
and
it's underlined.
underlining
It's
it.
underlined.
Nah, bro, my mom will stop the car. She stopped the car on the way home. We're by Doug Donuts. We're by Amerinic Ave on
Like
the way to
last
my
week?
house.
Good place, sponsor.
This happened maybe like not even a month ago. She stopped the car in the middle of the fucking
She turned
street.
the car around.
And she was like, "Did you curse at me?" I was like, "No, hold
Let
on.
me explain.
I did not curse at
what
you.
happened was
What had happened was
I didn't use it as a noun against you.
it was an adverb.
It was an adverb.
Adjective, whatever,
Do
I
you
don't know the
understand me? Like,
they don't know
it
what that
was
shit means. You
added.
can't be saying that.
And then my mom looked at me. She was like,
The fuck is an adverb?
"Let me tell something to you. You do not use that to talk to me, okay?" And I started laughing. She literally said it like that because she has an accent. And I'm like, all right, I didn't mean, you know what I mean? She's like, no, cars are beeping at us.
She would pull over.
Yeah, no, she stopped in the middle of the street. She not.
It's like the world gonna know. The world's gonna
Yo,
know.
my
I'm
mom-
about to beat the fuck
Let me
out
tell
of my
you,
daughter.
my mom used to always tell me, she's like, you don't ever fight nobody. Don't ever turn your cheek. But if you lose the fight, I'm gonna fuck you up more. That was another rule.
Wait, how do you
that
win
was
then?
a rule.
It's like if you fight
She-
somebody, I fuck you up. If you lose the fight, I fuck you up. How do you
No,
win?
no.
You got fucked up either way.
No. If I fight, she's gonna hit me. But if I fight and I lose the fight, she gonna beat that ass.
But that's what you lose
Nah,
either
it's
way.
different.
That explains a lot
smack
of why
and,
you
like,
are who you are.
A smack and like getting your ass beat is
But, like,
two
you get-
separate things. You know what I'm saying?
You just
I'll
got
take
your
a
ass
slap.
beat though. At least let you heal first. Give it a week.
This ain't boxing. You don't get a couple
I
months.
remember I remember one time like a girl hit me and I was like in my head I was like, did you just hit? I was
Yeah.
like, my mom hits a lot harder than that, so you gonna have to try again.
Yeah,
No,
that's
then now in your
fucking
mind you're
stunning.
like, I don't even want to fight you now, but I have to because if I don't, my mom's gonna beat my ass. So I have to fuck you up. I'm sorry.
Either
This
you're
is
gonna do it.
this is just the law of the world. I gotta beat you up.
It's
Don't
family
even
rules.
start with me.
Yeah, my
It's
mom used to
family
be
tradition.
like, no violence, no nothing. This bitch was the first one that the moment that she got upset,
We're during the violence.
I deserved it because I answered back to her. She had told me something about washing the dishes, and I was like, I'll do it later. She looked at me, she's like, you gonna do it now? And I was like, now or later now? Because Hispanics, you're like, we're always late on time and
well.
Yeah,
timing.
but like now.
So she got so mad. She's like, "Oh, you think you're funny?" And I was like, "I think I'm hilarious." Yo, she picked up that frying pan and I was out that door in 0.2 seconds. And then I'm running outside and I'm laughing though because it's funny. She's chasing me with the frying pan. It wasn't as bad as how it seems. I swear it wasn't.
You got a
It's
fight
not.
this Conker's bad fur day. You hit him
So
with a
like
frying
in
pan.
the time I lived in Davenport next to like the yacht clubs.
Yeah.
So I'm running on all these white people are like having a barbecue and all you hear is my mom is like, chucha tu madre. Like, she's just yelling at me and like throwing she threw the frying pan at me.
Well, Frank, there goes the neighborhood.
And then I started laughing. And they called the cops. They called the cops. And the cops came and I was like, nah, it was just a game. We were just joking. Like,
there goes our property values. We'll never get this money back. Oh, the fucking vacuum. All right. Yeah. Okay.
You got hit by a vacuum?
Whoa, hold up.
I'm
Back up.
sorry.
God damn.
Personal
It's
space.
because I don't have
Bubbles.
it.
Bubbles.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you just
Say
popped
it,
the bubble.
say it.
You popped the bubble. So anyway, so
A lot
this
of
go
guys
back.
want
This is
me
the
to pop that
Sylvester
bubble.
story. Is that?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Keep it off.
It's the Sylvester story, right? So just a little context. This whole thing happened because me, Bobby, and our sister Sammy built a animal fort, like a stuffed animal fort. That's this whole thing, right?
In our room.
In our room.
It wasn't even like in the nice furniture.
Because I don't know why she was having some power trip moment, whatever. So sorry, Mom, I love you. Oh God, she watches this. Cut that out. So we're doing this, right? And she comes in.
Cool,
and she
get
gets tight.
Oh,
fuck. She gets tight because she's like, I told you not to do this. Clean this shit up now. Now, naturally, I'm like, nah, Mom, like, no. Like, but I was like young, so I was like, not saying no, but I was like, no, like we're doing this. Like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
It's my
fuck you,
room,
Mom,
yeah,
stupid.
whatever. So she gets tight. And she goes out, picks up Sylvester, like Bobby said, thinking it's just Sylvester, right? Starts beating the shit out of me. Bobby, Sammy aren't laughing because they know what the fuck is going on with
mortified.
this Sylvester.
I thought I was gonna see a homicide. I didn't even know what the word homicide was, and I thought I was gonna.
Yeah,
witness
no,
something.
this shit was bad. Let me turn this back on for you.
Did she know that the thing was
No,
metal?
she had no idea. So she's hitting me and
okay.
laughing because Bobby and Sammy are yelling like, "No, stop!" And my mom's like laughing, thinks it's funny,
It's
right?
a stuffed animal.
So she
hold on.
stops.
Let me set the scene up. Like, could you imagine watching your brother getting beat with something you know is like
Malicious.
a crowbar, like hurting him,
It's a bludgeoning
having him
object.
cry, and watching your mom maniacally over him laughing and being like, ha 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 ha, boom. Like, it was some crazy shit, like out of a cartoon. Like,
Yeah.
the lightning was striking behind her. Like, it was fucking wild.
Blunt force trauma. Like, so
It's just crazy.
when it finally stops, like she still doesn't realize that it actually hurt. So I'm like crying because I just got beat by a fucking hammer disguised as a children's toy.
So
okay?
naturally, she called him a pussy.
So no, well she kind of did. She was like, "Hey, you're crying. It's a fucking stuffed animal." Da da da.
Yeah.
And I was like, "It's a fucking da da da." Like I went off, right? Now I'm going into the bathroom to fucking look at my wounds, see if I got a black eye and shit. And she was vacuuming when this went down. So I said that. And yo, she came at me like a fucking lion tamer with this vacuum. She goes, "Oh, you want to say this?" She picks up the vacuum and goes like this. She starts hitting me in the chest with it. I'm like backing up, like, "No, Mom, stop!" She's still hysterically laughing. Now, Bobby and Sammy are hysterical laughing at this point too. I'm going into the bathroom. I trip backwards into the bathtub, and now I'm just in the bathtub, legs up. I can't move. I'm getting fucking pounded with a vacuum.
Didn't you turn the water on too when you?
By accident,
So
yeah.
the water comes on, so now he's drowning as well.
Yeah.
The fucking the curtain came down, so it's getting suffocated.
I'm in there like
the plastic curtain. He's
Getting hit with a
literally getting waterboarded while getting beat by a vacuum.
By my mother.
And this was one of the plug in the wall
Yeah.
vacuum. This was one of the old motherfuckers. This shit was heavy. So I peek around the corner like, and then I turn on, I close the door, I locked it. It's like, Sammy, we gotta go. Open up that window. We gotta go.
They left me. They fucking left me.
Crazy out here. It's crazy in these
Seen in
streets.
Jurassic Park. He left us. That's what it felt like. And I was in a fucking bathroom too. I was the lawyer. She was a T-Rex.
I told you, I'm not a hero. You see some shit like that.
Not a hero.
Well, if you're 6 years old and you see that, you see your mother murdering your brother, like, fuck that. That was a scene to see.
I still have nightmares about this, and it's like a family joke now. I
Water coming down, fucking plastic wrap around his head. It was crazy.
was dying. I found the Sylvester a couple years ago in the attic. I was like looking for some shit. I think I was looking for my old Pokemon cards, see if I had anything worth money. I go up there, I move something, Sylvester's there, and I swear to God I heard him laugh. Okay, I almost fell down the fucking attic. It was ridiculous.
Nick's soul got trapped inside Sylvester. A
Yeah,
little
it's
piece
my
of Nick.
Horcrux.
Nick actually died that
Sylvester's nose is my Horcrux.
day. That shit is crazy.
Unbelievable. I'm about to go. Where is he? I'm about to go get him. Show everybody how hard that fucking nose is.
Check out the YouTube, the Instagram.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my god.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's all
Anyway.
I got.
I couldn't
I'm scared now.
I couldn't take a bath after 8. Like, it had to be a shower. Like, if I want to take a bath with my toys, it couldn't be past 8.
Yeah, because you were a little bitch and was standing there for 8 hours.
So, like, we were very time constrained on the school days. I couldn't eat. I couldn't have a bath. Couldn't do shit.
Facts.
My mom would force me to wear dresses and skirts. Cause I was a tomboy. My brother raised me until I was like 5 or 6. And then my mom, like she was working. So, my brother had to raise me. And it was really funny because I'm a boy. All my guy friends, everybody that grew up, they're all guys. And then my mom comes and she's like, oh, you got to wear a dress. And she started buying me dresses. And I would, no lie, even in high school, she would force me. I would just change into sweatpants at school. I would literally go to school in a skirt. My friends would make fun of me. And then I would change first period and then change back when I got home.
Yeah. So you did the opposite of what most teenage girls do. Most teenage girls go to school in the sweatpants and change into like the skimpy dresses and skirts.
Yeah, no.
You went to school in that and then changed into non-revealing clothes.
Yeah.
So why is she praying you away? I don't understand.
Well, because
Mama Ultima blah blah. Like I still don't know how to say her last name.
Don't say blah blah at the end.
She wanted to be
she
wanted a girl. Like she wanted. Like when you have a daughter, you do want to like, she's my princess.
There's no gender
My mom
roles.
says that too all the time. She's like, I prayed for a princess and you're a guy. So I don't understand.
My daughter is wearing turtlenecks and sweatpants and bed sheets and
toga,
hoodies.
I mean, my dad was all for it. My dad and my brothers, they were all for it. They loved it. They were like, yes, that's right. Nobody look at my sister.
You have nobody.
I'm checking the purse too.
You're built like
there ain't
a
gonna be
mini
no
fridge.
clothes in there.
Purses.
Yeah, hide the clothes in the purses and shit.
Like my mom kind of wanted me to have a sweet 16. Fuck that big ass dress now. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Tiff will show up
We're
with
doing
sweet
a party
16 and Jordans.
We're doing a
Fucking
party
sweatpants.
and we're drinking. And that's what I did. I went to Ecuador and I got drunk with my cousins.
There you go.
I mean, I'd rather do that than a sweet 16. That sounds
Facts.
pretty fucking lit.
I don't have any Ecuadorian cousins, but if I did,
I'll make something for that. What you mean? Fuck, I go out to be like, yo, be my cousin, bro.
I don't have any family here. Over there, I got like 20 cousins, uncles.
Shit.
I like to have sex a lot.
wait.
All
Spread
right,
the
like, comment, and subscribe for part 2, maybe.
For episode 40.
Is
Right.
it episode 40?
Next
we
week.
reached 300 bitches
300 what?
views on one of the.
That's right. We reached 300 views. Thank y'all. We love all the support. And,
Love you.
keep fucking comment next time. How about that?
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe,
And like, fuck.
tell us why Bobby's a bitch. Make it good.
Yeah, please tell me in the comments. I'll do it for clout. Just tell me.
He's really trying to better himself, and it's hard because
I won't cry
he's
myself
such
to
a
sleep
bitch
at night.
Yeah.
Coda, am I a bitch? That's just fucked up, Coda. You're off the show. Good night.
Yo, Rick, make sure he's okay.